Good morning, friends. My today's topic is pointer. So first of all, what is meant by pointer, and what are the importance of pointers? The mainly there are two types of memory allocation. One is static memory allocation. Another one is dynamic memory allocation. Static means fixed, which you cannot change runtime, and dynamic means as per need, as per requirement, you can change. For example, suppose I know that the class strength is 80. If I kept 80 benches in classroom, and unfortunately, on specific day, if suppose only 60 students attend any session, then that 20 benches in classroom is wastage of memory, right? Wastage of resources. This is static memory allocation because before knowing how many students are going to attend session, I kept 80 benches in classroom. This is one example, real life example of static allocation. And dynamic allocation, in same case, I will say ki student, if you want to join class, then come with bench. So that if 60 benches are there, then only 60 students are there. So there is no wastage of benches. So this is just example. In computer memory also, if I allocate memory at compile time, then runtime you cannot add or you cannot remove any memory. So there may be shortage or there may be wastage of memory in static allocation. In dynamic allocation, yes, runtime you can decide and you can allocate exactly specific required memory only. So there is no shortage and there is no wastage. But this dynamic allocation is possible through pointers only. And this pointer means what? See, entire your computer memory is divided into number of cells. Each cell is having specific cell number, which is known as reference number, or you can also call it as a rep address of that particular cell. So address means cell number, means reference number, we can access through pointer. So there are few basic rules about pointers, that you cannot multiply two pointers, you cannot perform operation of division with pointers, you can add constant value in pointer, you can remove constant value from pointer. And one more important rule, that suppose you want to hold address of integer, then your pointer data type should be integer. Means what? Key data and your pointer. If you want to hold address of that particular data through this pointer, then data type of your data and pointer should be same. So if you want to hold address of float, then your pointer data type should be float. If character, then character, and so on. And size of any pointer is always 2 byte. Means what? Ki because it's a common sense that though you are going to hold address of integer or float or character, address value cannot be float, cannot be character. It is always integer. You cannot say that my data is stored at 34.36, such float value. No, it's not possible. You cannot say that my data is stored at location number C or X or Y. No, because address value, location value means reference number cannot be character. It is always integer, and that's made one specific rule, that pointer size is always 2 byte. So this is what just basic about pointer. So we'll see few examples so that we can explore this pointer practically. Thank you.